California. Today we've got an NFC South matchup, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Panthers of San Diego. Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Short throw underneath to Hurst. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
In motion, Hill. Young to throw it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. That's the 40. The 40's all goals. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down. Gets this to Isabella on the jet sweep. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. Throwing, Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Panthers had 8-5 to start play, and they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Second down, Young. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Young on third down. Throw left side complete to Isabella. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be fourth down.
Come on, set. Ready?
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Check right.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You talk about this Falcon defense. They're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, but you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play call.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Raheem Mostert, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their own 18. The first carry here for Robinson to the 22-yard line. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea. And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Ritter. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Well, he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
2nd down and a yard. Ritter will set up to throw it. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Ritter looking to throw here on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run with Robinson. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, Ritter. Buying time to his left. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the ground.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
They'll try to run with Robinson, and he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So a big call there on their opening drive. They go for it on 4th and goal. It pays off.
And I think, Brandon, they were feeling like they needed to match that touchdown on the other end. They didn't want to give them an advantage by kicking a field goal and being down here at the outset.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Young off the play fake. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Trey Flowers picks it, and the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Robinson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run again here with Robinson. There he goes left side. And running with power here. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived, as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Panthers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football, because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And they run the option on second down. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The keeper gets him 7 that time, and it'll lead to a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
10 cycles. Red, yellow, ready?
3rd and short yardage. Young eluding the pressure right. That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A quick throw complete out to Isabella. Touchdown, Panthers. Andy Isabella from 17 yards out. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time. Down the numbers. There he goes. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 88 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Here's Ritter. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. We remind you coming up at halftime. Charles, you want to weigh to enhance chance your Saturday?
I do.
I know you do. I've got the thing just for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando to take us through the weekend in the NFL. This pass is caught by London. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Robinson up the middle. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Ritter to throw it. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Interested to see what they dial up here. Third and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Gun. Here's Ritter. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Following the interception, Young. And connecting here with DJ Sharp. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally. On play action, Young. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
On second down, Young again. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it past the 35. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here. They'll throw again. Young. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down. It's Young off play action. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Young to throw it. That's swung out to Mostert. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. To the air once more, Young. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. To throw, Young. He'll swing this out to Mostert. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Ready?
Now here's Young. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the third time. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And the drive starts with a completion left side. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 34.
When you get into the second half of the tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Andy Isabella with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10.
This one into the hands of Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ritter. That's out wide here for Robinson.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Ritter from the gun. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
To the air again, it's Ritter.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Ritter with another throw on second down. Targets Miller here on the out route. He's got him.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Ritter throwing on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Touchdown, Falcons!
Kyle Pitts
From 21 yards away.
And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
That's the NFL vet Calais Campbell coming in and dragging him down.
Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Young will set to throw. That ball complete to Isabella. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Black chop. 6. Mega. Ready.
Young on third down. And it is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They chop that one up as a gain of 34 on third down. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. That throw by Young incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
On second down, Mostert.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Young, he's going to change it up.
Young to throw on third down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 14. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They go play action. Young on the move to his left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized.
He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert.
Touchdown!
Raheem Mostert
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Panthers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out,
and I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Panthers.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
so the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Trouble 38.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Let's go.
Second down, here's Mostert again.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 7.
Ready?
They run with Mostert off the option. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by J.C. Horn.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his hit.
And all the way in for the touchdown.
Raheem Mostert,
42 yards.
And the Panthers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25.
Here we go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big 4th quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Ready. Black Ultra.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked up by J.C. Horn.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Now Mostert off the read option. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Ritter now.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed him to convert on 4th and long. The Ritter's throw into the hands of Pitts here.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Sticking with a passing game. Here's Ritter again.
Caught out left side by Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons.
Bijan Robinson.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Young here to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Richie Grant.
And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Here's first and goal. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Desmond Ridder, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Now Young. That is incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
Now 2nd and 4. Now Ridder. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there on the dime, and because of that, not many places to throw the football within it.
And typically, what would you want to do against that ball? You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against it.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and the Panthers have just about sewn up this football game. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And Young's going to throw it here. And going deep for Hill. That is intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And the Falcons are going to get the football back at their own 17. This is 1st and 10. Here's Ridder. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. A costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here.
And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play. A final shot now for Ritter. Completes this to Jefferson. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Well, it took us until the final play chart to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle.